on my tongue tip, soft as falling snow. Your fears in the lantern, I watch them lose their hold. A face you adoring, made of breath and light. Step through, leave your armor. You're safe in here tonight. In this my meditation, comfort and fire on my brow. I turn every shadow into soft golden brown. In this meditation, hear your wild heart slowing down. It went too nice.
Nah, dude. Slavery, and I think it's got.
Not until you just said it. It's okay. You're the mighty mind. You're the mind.
At the pole vault in the Summer Olympics.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead, Sia. You want to tell everyone about it?
I don't, hell no, but I was thinking somebody was gonna say that.
Oh, women are very well aware of all the penis episodes that happen,
Oh, see,
especially
I'm
in
not.
Netflix.
I learned something.
Now you need to, AJ. You are now assigned the penis assignment of the day, which is go find out what happened in the pole vault at the Olympics with a penis. Go do it.
Okay, I'm assuming they really wear short shorts.
Oh, no. Track and field. We can see everything in track and field. We see everything in track and field, number one. Number two, if you want to really see a lot of penises in sport, you can watch any cross-country race or track race where men are wearing split shirts.
Yeah, that happens at the gym sometimes. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that.
OP shorts, those high-cut shorts from the 70s. OP
Gets down and then it's like
Oh, yeah, on the court.
there. Yeah, I've seen my share of just members at the gym.
I'm sorry for making you Google, but I'm not sorry. But you are the person who comes back.
I want them to get messed up, so let me do it.
Yes, do it on your Google browser. But you will come back and report to us and give us, the book report about what happened in the Summer Olympics. When you have a penis that is not,
Secure.
there you go.
Remember, just a quick quote.
I don't like those puns or just accidents.
That's it. When I saw the last time it was done, the pole went on the guy's nutsack, and all you heard was like a
Everything into it. Yeah. I think the best way to describe for people that have never experienced what the pain is like in a movie and you watch someone get sliced really bad with a knife or they get cut, however, and it's not really cut right in the penis. No. My point is they don't even know if they got cut, right? There's no getting hit in the nuts is what the pain should be getting stabbed, but really doesn't, right? That's what it actually feels like when you get stabbed. It's just for some reason getting stabbed is somewhat not that painful if it doesn't hit an organ. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, am I bleeding? Because it was so clean. But when you get kicked in the nuts, that's exactly where the programming should have been in the human body to feel the pain of when you get cut. It should have been like that. And that's what you feel. You feel exactly the way that it looks like it's going to feel in the movies. And it just goes into your upper cavity. And just your spinal column, sensation, ripping through your whole body. It's just all concentrated as if, oh my God, this is what death feels like. Right? That's it.
I like to compare it to childbirth.
Because we know that well too.
I'm glad I have this.
Exactly.
I don't want any nuts things. I'm good. I don't want to feel that pain.
It's a clearance line for law.
This is Z, and I raised a son, and there was a lot of boys in the house, so there's all kinds
Gilbert!
of getting injured. Yeah, down below. So, and my son also knows.
And the great part about it,
My mom!
is after the 2 to 3 minutes run, it drifts away into nothingness, and then by 4 minutes, it's like nothing ever happened. There's no sustained injury. It's just like, hey, wow, I made it. The sun shines out again.
Yeah, well, defense class, they tell you if you can get them in the nuts, that's like the best place to get them. And then, there's other techniques, but nuts are like the first thing to try to kick them in.
There's nothing you can do for like at least a minute, if not 2 to 4
Yeah, you
minutes.
got like a minute to escape once you've done it.
So, I guess now is the time to go into all that I learned about circumcision, pain,
No.
and penis. No.
No.
Okay.
And you use the quota on saying the P word. Like, I know you love saying that word, but like, we all have an aversion to that word too. Like saying it too much. It's just, you went over the quota.
Just say cock or dick.
Yeah, say something else.
Yeah.
Or erectile tissue. Like, at least make it
You
funny.
really want me to say erectile tissue? How about, like...
I mean, kind of, yeah. Say it one more time.
Why can't you handle the anatomically... Why can't you handle the anatomically correct word? Like, this is
Maybe
very...
just use a funny accent. Maybe just call it penis or something.
No, I mean,
It's anatomically correct. It's
official names are not that great. Like, vagina. Vagina's terrible. Penis. Penis is terrible.
You don't need to be accurate. You don't need to be accurate.
No.
And some of the bad names are bad too. Like the C word for woman is this.
Oh no, that's a great one.
Caretaker?
I like all the dirtiest ones. Those are my favorite.
You're just a dirty doctor over there.
No, I was about to say argument, psych.
Just like Freud. Just like Freud.
What I said, right?
He's the rapist. He's not that kind of doctor.
Cocaine and ass.
Is it your mom you're thinking of at this moment? No, you gross fart.
So how does the skiers thing work? And basically, it seems like really counterintuitive. If you make yourself bigger or heavier, then you're just gonna make your outfit bigger and larger. You're just like increasing drag.
No, think of a little flying squirrel. Sorry, I'm filing my nails.
Think of it big.
Are you saying that the nuts flare out like a flying squirrel?
That's what they're saying.
Well, that's an interesting visual.
There's actually an article on that about the guys doing the injections because they inject their penises with something to make
Hyaluronic acid.
Silicone. Yeah,
Oh,
silicone.
I thought it was.
No, it's not silicone.
Is it the
I mean, are socks not allowed?
membrane? Which one is it?
Heroes are very practical. Can't they just get fitted for the suits with socks on?
No, because you end up like everything is done. Okay, so at least in track and field, I can verify that everything you use, your uniforms, your spikes, everything has to be inspected specifically by the officials of the sport. You have standards.
Cheaters no place better than track and field.
Well, yes, I know.
Are cups not allowed? I mean, safety first.
Nope.
Oh, this is all speculation.
You're scaring me.
Yo, everyone, Heather has a gun. Leave her alone.
Heather's got a gun.
And now you know the rest.
Heather's got a gun.
The more you know.
No, the rest of the story.
Hello?
Is this for Paul Harvey or what Or is it just
No, it had nothing to do with Bull Harvey.
oh, most memorable moments? Sit in the tractor and wait to hear Paul Harvey say, and that's the rest of the story. Good day. Just
That's
iconic.
And that's the rest of the story. Good day. Hello? Hello? Hello?
So this is a pretty fucked up one. Canada is discussing euthanizing newborn babies.
Ooh, that's called abortion.
Why? Did you give me the right color?
Wait, what is that about?
So, the Quebec College of Physicians, College of Medicines, New Quebec told the Daily Mail that in a rare cases, medical assistance in Canadian end-of-life policy, MAID.
Johnny,
Hello?
how's your day?
It's good. I just had dinner. I just was at the gym working out, and now I took all the garbage out. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, take a hot bath, sipping some
That's what I
coffee.
just did. I took a hot bath, gave myself a pedicure, manicure, polished, and it was like itch around my ankle.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a couple of weeks. I put some triple antibiotic on it.
Uh-oh.
And you know what? It's soothing it.
Oh.
Must be a little fungus there.
Try warm compresses and then ice it.
Why, you thinking it's arthritic?
It's just amazing what icing does, because it draws the blood to the area.
That's a thought.
Because the body wants to circulate the blood to prevent hypothermia, so it'll bring in new cells to the area.
Could be working out in the dirt. I got some,
Yeah, you got a rash.
Huh?
You've got a rash.
Yeah, a rash. It's probably from working with mulches and moss.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
It's inflammation.
Because I usually wear a low tennis sock.
Yeah.
We have such pretty mild winters. And it's like right where the tennis sock top edge is.
Well, try the ice. I think you'll be surprised.
Yeah, most of that would feel really good on it. So, Sam showed her birthday picture. You probably got it too, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you were living in California, if I recall.
Yep, I was living in Hermosa Beach.
And you drove to her house.
Yep.
And you brought a dog.
Yep.
And you laid in the lounge. She had a recliner. And that dog just loved laying on your body. It was a really good dog, you know that?
Yeah, that was a good rescue dog.
Mm-hmm.
What was
its name?
David Bowie.
That's a good one.
I think I brought the dog back to the shelter where I got it from. I can't remember. Yeah, I brought it back to the same shelter.
A lot of times people pull a fast one over landlords and say, they get caught finally, and then the landlord says it's you or the dog.
Yeah.
Were you renting at that? Yeah, you were renting at that time. And how long have you had that building you're in?
Since 2019.
19.
Yeah, 2020 basically, December 2019. So five
So I was
years.
thinking 6 years. Somewhere between 6 and 7.
Yeah, 5 years, couple months.
Wow, time's flying, huh?
This is my burial chamber.
Your burial chamber. That's what somebody else says about their house.
Yeah, it
What the
is.
hell is
Everybody
that?
is.
Mausoleum. I'm living
in my mausoleum now. Who is that? It says that. Huh.
Everybody is.
Anyway, didn't Samantha's hometown football team cream the other team?
Yeah. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. I was banned out.
Yeah.
So, I read this, that the Bears,
Yeah.
looks like they're building a stadium in Arlington Heights.
It's also tentative. They're just looking for the best deal, you know.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you
Chicago,
think that's a good location?
yeah, it's fantastic. It'll be like a huge development. It'll be awesome.
Uh-huh.
They'll have
They
it'll be a
got that
casino.
much land out there, huh?
Oh, it's huge.
Really?
Huge piece of property. Huge.
And what highway would take you there?
I think that's 294, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while since I've been out in Nixon Heights. That might just be 90, actually. I don't know.
Huh. Well, that would sure bring the dough into that community.
Oh my gosh, that village township will make so much money from that. It's unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
But the state of Illinois too.
I just read today we're having elections starting early voting starts Saturday.
Mhm.
And 4 people have been dropped off due to electoral signatures.
That's what happened to me. Not enough signatures, but I've made an impact. I've definitely, my voice has been projected far and wide, and I have not gone unnoticed. So this was my first, marketing campaign, and I'm still pushing for it because I did get confirmed in some counties to be a write-in candidate. So I keep pushing, and using AI to create videos and pictures and.
Oh God, I saw those you sent Samantha. They are hilarious.
Yeah, they're funny, aren't they?
How do you
It's an app.
do you engage with some kind of an outfit that does that kind of thing?
It's free. It's all on your phone. It's an app. It's by Microsoft.
So what do you give them? A picture, just like a straight up picture of yourself.
Yep. A video. You
And
film
what
a
else?
video.
Oh, how about your voice? It does sound like your voice.
I know.
Is it your voice?
Yeah, you give them a voice signature, and then they use your voice in your videos.
What else do you give them for that?
It's just a video of yourself. You look to the left, you look to the right, you look up and down, so they scan your face and take your audio.
Wow. Very cool. You're the first person I've known to do that.
Yeah, I'm doing some groundbreaking stuff, and it's it's like combining all my background into one effort. And no, it's funny. Nobody likes me, but they hate the guy that I'm running against. So it's possible. Well, the primary is March 17th, and so we're going to find out how many people voted Democrat in a supposed Republican district. But everybody hates the guy, and it's going to be.
What about those? What do they call those guys that sign?
Circulators.
Sign in.
Circulator.
Huh?
Circulator.
What?
Circulator.
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 No. A write-in bill. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm a write-in candidate.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of the clerks in a lot of the districts refuse to put me even as a write-in candidate. They hate me that much.
Huh? So there's this kid here who's 23 who's really been advertising himself using Nextdoor
Yeah.
to push his agenda and allow people to give him feedback.
Mhm.
So I was thinking about him, and I said, well, that's just like John, getting his feet wet, seeing how cycle works.
It is a cycle. It's like, you know, it's cyclical. It's
You know,
very,
somebody
very difficult.
two people said this to me. It's not so much the candidate running with an agenda as much as it is the city manager and the budget person. They are the ones that really run the city, not the mayor. The mayor is the informational highway.
Mhm.
And he may have conversation with the council, you know, the 7-member council or 6-member council.
Mhm.
But I do sort of feel, truthfully, that we're the highest water paying state in the United States.
Mhm.
And they had Xfinity blow through here, and we have original main water lines in our roads. And the Xfinity hit a shitload of them. People and their sewers got broken, water backed up into their houses. One of the people on the block had it happen. And so what did the city do? They decided to raise the water rates for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Now, why wouldn't Xfinity be held accountable? Now we got this other company. I got a notice on the door. They're coming this next week. Easy. Internet's coming.
Mhm.
And they're going through the same rigmarole as Xfinity.
Yeah.
I got lucky I didn't get hit. But I might get hit this time.
It'll be fine. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, and so this woman wrote in on next door that it happened to them. They had moved in the day before Xfinity came through their neighborhood, and they hit the main sewer, and the house flooded. And so Easy says, submit all your bills. We'll take care of all the bills. Oh, let me tell you, when they say shit like that and you got to get a contractor on the job, it's never the amount that the contractor says. It's frightening. It's frightening. So Samantha tell you that Mom and Linda and Sherry and Sam was here, came for cocktails out on the patio.
Nice.
Like that.
Nice. Any fist fights, or did you have to bury anybody in the backyard?
Nope, Mom didn't say a peep.
Nice.
It was Linda, Sherry, and Samantha mainly talking. I was attending to, you know, the kitchen and serving. Samantha sent wings and 2 pizzas for football day. I'm telling you, I felt like I couldn't sit down. I had to attend to the food. And then I was drinking while I'm cooking. Oh, I did landscaping for about 3 hours. So I had a drink then. She told me to get a bottle of gin. I've never drank gin before. So I had a drink when I finished my landscaping. Then it got close to party time, so I started cooking, and now I have another drink. I don't know how many drinks I had, but I know I was laying in lazy boy, not listening and not seeing. I didn't even hear those guys, if they were. Ruben, Holly, don't know. Anyway, anything else new? You're having a mild winter.
I know. I was thinking today when they say that Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog, says that we're gonna have like a longer winter. That really means we're gonna have a shorter winter.
How's that?
Because it's like the opposite is generally true. So they, and who knows? Like the whole thing is so stupid. Does the fucking groundhog see its shadow? What the fuck does that mean? So they just make it up every year.
I know. We're at 70 already, and the Farmer's Almanac is saying we're gonna have a hot summer. Well, what the hell is new? We have hot summers every year. But I did plant some bush type stuff, and I got lucky because I put them in October,
Mm-hmm.
and they're already thriving because I think of the mild winter. They didn't take a hit. Me lucky. Me very lucky. So anyway, what do you think? What kind of gummies does Samantha eat?
Cannabis gummies?
I don't know. Do you get buzzed on them? Do you get low key on them?
It just
Anyway,
alters your consciousness. It makes you stoned.
So she was having two, going after a third in the sack, and so I was trying to grab them from her, and she wouldn't let me get at them. I think she took four.
Yeah, it's possible. It'll put you to sleep, basically.
But she didn't really act stoned.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna change her into some, different person. She'll probably just, I was dating this girl, she was like, my boyfriend used to smoke weed, and whenever he smoked weed, he stopped talking. And I can't stand being with somebody who won't talk. I started laughing, and I was like, because it does put you in a certain state of mind where you're more focused on listening as opposed to speaking. Do you know?
Well, I wouldn't say Samantha talked any more or any less. Here's a good one. So we knew what time our train was supposed to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the train station, and so I said, well, let's have a seat. Looks like all the same people that were on the train when we came here. So she said, no, let's go over to that store right over there. I don't want to sit in the train station. Okay, we walk over there. We're just shooting the shit with the old man that owns he really does not have himself in a position of organization where people can really see everything he's got.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like all lumped in that joint. So anyway, I'm standing there, and I don't know if it was Samantha or if it was me, said, hey, look, the train just moved up. Maybe I said, moved up? Fucking train's leaving!
Oh, fuck.
And the next one wasn't for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah. So I said, well, oh, fucking well. Let's just go walk around some more. She said, we're taking an Uber home. I said, I'm not paying for it.
She paid for it real quick.
She paid for it. She did. I couldn't believe it. I don't know how much she paid because it's kind of like a silent thing when you plug in where you want to go.
You didn't even ask her?
No.
It's probably $100.
Because I'm not paying. But we got home. Yep, we got home. That's my first experience taking a long Uber drive.
Mm-hmm.
So Samantha had said to me, heads up, do not say a word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why, but so anyway, we're passing I-25, my finger at Samantha down near the seat, and I'm going, no, he was supposed to get up on that. So, I don't know what he's following. Is he following Uber's directions, or what was he doing? So he missed another get on. So what was happening?
Oh, it's just like you guys, you were talking, and he probably wasn't thinking. And that's the thing, if you're not paying attention, you know, you miss your spot. You miss your time. Yeah, I mean, can't tell you. I mean, I remember when I was young, I went up to Crystal Lake to go see Billy, and on the way back, I fell asleep on the train. I woke up downtown in an empty train by myself.
That's funny.
I was
I was on a
terrified.
bus. I was on a bus once. Where was I going? Shit, forget where I was going. So anyway, the bus driver had a co-driver, so he says, "Could you sit back further?" I said, "Yeah, I don't mind moving." So anyhow, we go past my stop, and then I said, so the buses keep going right down the highway. So I said, "Hey, that was my stop back there." So I had to like support myself, and I said, "It's your obligation and your responsibility for my safety. You have to go back and drop me off at my stop." He did not like that. He did not like that. But he knew I was supposed to get off. And he said, "Could you sit back there? I need my co-driver to sit up front with me." That's probably somebody just to shoot the shit with. But anyway, he took me back.
Nice.
Did not make me feel good having to be bossy, but I had to look out for myself. Oh, I know what it was. He was supposed to stop in the Albuquerque, at the Albuquerque bus station. That's what it was. But no, he kept going out by Isleta. And so he stopped at a gas station. Everybody gets off the bus and go get snack. And then they all pile back on the bus. Then he had to flip himself around and go back to Albuquerque, making them late on the other end.
This guy I worked with in Manhattan Beach, he was like, squeaky wheel gets the grease. I was like, what? What does that mean? He's like, closed mouths don't get fed, John. I was like, oh shit. I was like, squeaky wheel gets the grease. So ever since then, I've been...
Mouths don't get the meal?
Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. Meaning speak up. Tell people what you want. Communicate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't do that so good in a relationship as much as I do in the business world.
This guy I know, he's like, I gave my girlfriend a list of everything I expect. And he said, oh, she was so happy. She loves lists, she said. People delude themselves. They think they're in a relationship, but they're really not, you know?
Yeah. Those are tough. You gotta feel the real deal. If you don't feel it growing in the real deal way, with consistency, right? And maybe you need to twerk it here or there. If you're both on the same page. They're tough. They're hard to find. They're hard to maintain. For me, at my age, I walk with a 76-year-old guy who did a lot of work over here with me. He's just a married man, and he says, men my age, Gene, they do not want relationships. Isn't that interesting how honest he was?
Well, see, there's energy involved in a relationship. Like, I couldn't even imagine being with a woman who's carrying my child. Now, next thing I know, I'm running around. Basically, my whole existence becomes like a bird scavenging to bring back the meal and feed both of them. But meanwhile, I'm with somebody who is completely argumentative all the time, never happy, complains about everything. And and you know, I'm just like, why am I doing all this work and energy transfers for someone who doesn't appreciate it, is mean and nasty, is obnoxious, is, you know, so the whole thing deals with intelligence. If you're with somebody who doesn't know how to conserve their energy, and basically they lack intelligence, because there's
You know who I
priorities.
see you with?
Hmm.
Another mindful person that knows how to control
Mhm.
the energy, because you have a knee-jerk energy.
Mhm.
So somebody that's going to be with you needs to know how to engage you in a comment that the two of you have learned how to earn.
Well,
Comes back into balance.
what I'm saying about your friend who says, you know, at this age, like, we don't want relationships, meaning that whoever I'm with, like, you know, anyways, I'm just saying it'd be nice to find somebody, but I got 2026 to figure it out.
So Sam said to me, Mom, if you want to invite a third person to the party, go ahead. So I said, well, there's this girl that walks the trail. She dog sits in people's houses. She's 6 doors away, taking care of the gentleman's 2 dogs while he works at a steak for a whole month. Oh, she says invite her. So I did. She brings 2 cans of clam something. It's a seltzer and something. And then she brought a ukulele in a ukulele sack. And I said, oh, is it a ukulele? She says, yeah, it's my support ukulele. And I said, oh, let's see your ukulele. And I pull mine out. They were the same ukulele.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, what's a ukulele? What's a support ukulele mean?
Meaning that, like, she uses it for her emotional, you know, stability.
But she didn't play it.
Well, so what? I mean, I'm just saying people play music to basically, you know, take their troubles off their worries or whatever, you know. People use it as a meditation because you focus and you're no longer thinking, or you process your thoughts as you're playing, you know, and then you can slip into, like, have you ever been playing where it's like you're not thinking about your movements, but you're making all the right movements?
Yeah. But she didn't play it.
So what? What's your point?
So that sort of didn't add up.
Maybe she sucked and she was embarrassed to play in front of you, and she just likes it as like a you know, something to hang on to. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of music.
I do know that music is a lot of people's meditative go-to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's well, you do it too. Now that I think about
I've
it.
been playing the flute. I've been playing the flute for like 2 days now, and I finally got it where I'm like, wow, I've never been able to play like this. It's amazing.
Well, that's good. That means your ear is tuned.
I also find that I can actually sing a little bit, but it's only because I've been like creating this AI music, and I'm like mimicking what I'm listening to, you know, so kind of quickly and subconsciously, where I'm not thinking. Like, I sang an impromptu song the other day, and people were like really impressed. They were like, "That was amazing."
You know, that's one of the hardest things to do is sing while you're playing music.
Mm-hmm.
It's like another level
Yeah.
that you have to achieve.
It's breathing though. So the flute, you know, the more instruments you play, the more you can transfer over to other instruments. And so I have, you know, this Persian percussion instrument called the santur, and as I'm exploring it, I'm creating patterns that I know, but then I'm also exploring patterns that, you know, are random. and that all that experimentation over like the course of like 2 years, maybe a year and a half or however long, I'm laying over into other instruments like the flute or my drums, or I have a violin, but it doesn't work unfortunately.
What's wrong with it?
The wooden pegs at the top, they won't hold. Like there's not enough taunt to like keep the peg from rotating, so it's like impossible to use it. But
So it either needs re-drilling out and larger pegs to fit those holes or something. They fix violins, I know that.
yeah,
So
it's not.
when you're doing a flute,
Mhm.
are you using your mouth and your nose?
I'm breathing through my mouth and nose, but part of it is it's like in the past I was always rushing it, but now I'm just like, okay, just relax, just like
Yeah.
don't just play with this note, play with these two notes, play with these three notes over and over and over again. And then, like, so I'm trying to basically, it puts you into a state of hypnosis or like flow state. And when you're there, then you can, like, I'm not in a rush to try to play a piece, so it's like nice to just sit here and then be surprised at because there's some instruments I have not been able to play, but today I played what's called an ocarina. Do you know what an ocarina is?
No, never heard of that.
It's like a conch shell kind of a thing. I think it's made out of porcelain, but it's from a video game called The Legend of Zelda, and it's just a flute. But today I played it today for the first time ever. I actually played it where I was like, "This is really good," and it was all just because I just stopped thinking. There was no stress, and I was just like, "Let's see if." But it was a transfer from the flute because I was like, anyways. I'm just saying I had a pleasant musical surprise today because I played this ocarina and I had never been able to play anything really substantially nice out of it. But today I was like, wow, I finally figured this thing out. You want to hear it?
So interesting. I wonder, other people achieve that level, and then they become, eventually, they're the people on the stage you're watching.
Yeah, I've never met somebody who was like, let me show you how to do this. Like, because I can actually show people how to do what I do by doing it.
Very cool. I think the time you and I and Sam were in Wrightwood, I came home with that squeeze box
Yeah.
did I?
I remember you had something.
Okay, so I paid them like $20 for it, I think. And I'm sorry I got rid of it. The only reason I sold it was there wasn't anybody to teach you how to play it here. But somebody bought it. Somebody was
many.
probably on a different instrument.
I bought mini bagpipes, but I haven't spent the time yet to figure out if I can actually play them. They're sitting in a backpack.
Huh. Well, that's when you have to go to like Renaissance fairs near your area.
I got a guy who teaches bagpipes because he used to come to the Citadel events and play bagpipes all the time. But I'm not going to call him.
You won't believe this, but at my senior center, they have a ukulele class, and it's labeled full. So the people that are in the class, they're all jiving together, and they go to the senior homes, and they play for them. How do you like that? So everybody keeps a practice going. It's probably a very nice group to belong to.
Well, I've been creating these AI videos called the John Kitover Band. It's very funny to cast yourself as the leader of a band. But I've been playing so much music and I have so many instruments now. I would love to have enough actual friends where I could host a dinner party or something, and then we could all play a mixture of the musical instruments. But most people would
I have
suck.
a good idea.
Huh.
a men's group.
A men's musical
And
group?
you don't have to really
Yeah. No knowledge
get
needed.
anything going other than these men come to your house and everybody chooses one or two, and they have to clean it by the end of the evening. And you sit and you actually have men discussions.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
A physical thing.
I wouldn't want to invite men over to my house to have conversations. Let me just put it that way. But I will meet with you on a conference call.
Well, it's just like having a library. Maybe they did the conference room at the library, but yeah, widows. Well, kind of like an AA group in a sense. I think that'd be very healthy. Maybe you could use the coach house for that.
I got it rented. What are you talking about? And he's paying the rent.
You're not exactly social, physically social, as much as you're internet social.
Well, that guy is paying his rent. He's at work right now, which is, amazing. They get fucking paying me $1,600 a month. He hasn't missed the rent yet. Check yet.
You're freaking lucky.
I know.
Real lucky. You got that little place that I was in rented?
No, no,
Got the bunk bed set up?
not yet.
No.
I was just looking at it.
Set up. You would need to take it apart. If they didn't want bunk beds.
Well, mid-March is when people start moving here and making reservations, so I got February to deal with the flooring done, fix the toilet, and then get it back up online so I can capitalize and stay working. And he's like, March is my work month, and that's when everything happens for me. Because he owns a building.
Might not be the toilet, might be the shower.
It could be a couple problems.
Somewhere.
Could be a problem. Yeah. I'll get it fixed. It's on my to-do list in the next 2 weeks.
Pressure yourself. It's a shit show. I gotta change my toilet. I got mine off a Wayfair. One's good, and one's not good. Then I got a shower valve that's not right. It's not letting the hot water through 100%. So I just hate the thought of a fucking $400 plumbing bill. So I say to myself, hey, neither one of them's leaking, the toilet does work. When you hit the lottery, have them fixed.
Yeah, you fix it one thing at a time, but you got the money. Who gives a shit? Just fucking do it and be done with it.
I think I'll treat myself when my mother gives me my money. I wonder how much she's gonna have left when she passes away and all that nursing home care gobbled up her money.
Probably
This is
100,000.
really great. I knew what she started with, and hopefully I get to find out what she ended with.
Well, you
Then
can
I can
calculate it.
gauge what I'm doing with my life.
You can calculate it. You could do the math, but I wouldn't worry about it. You're fine. You got a house. You got savings. You got monthly income. You got a pension. You're set. All you got to figure out is your brain chemistry, and figure out how do I, because the whole thing deals with the theory of joy. How do you keep your bliss and your joy and your security? Because don't forget, there's danger everywhere. You could be on the highway, you could be taking a left turn. Next thing you know, you get carjacked, and then you're pissed, and then you get there's just so many things that can happen that you have to, try to be aware.
I could be on a trip bus, taking a tour, and the bus flipped.
Do you know thousands of people, Mom, every single year just disappear? Disappear. And, how do I know I'm not just going to get a call and say, hey, Mom's disappeared? Yeah, it fucking happens.
Yeah. People in New Mexico, husbands, wives, singles, they have some kind of agenda how to end life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's through dementia, they don't have the money to go into a home, so they just abandon their car and they just keep walking, and they dehydrate, the animals get them, the hunter goes out, and he sees these bodies, he reports them, and the family members hadn't cured from their parents. That's how the parents had to take themselves out.
Listen to this. I get to the gym today. I'm walking into the gym, and there's a little old lady with a blind person cane touching the wall, like going very slow. And I come up to her and I say, are you okay? Can I help you? And she goes, oh, I called Uber. This woman had no eyeballs. No eyeballs. Totally blind. And she's old, like 70,
What was she doing in the club?
She was outside the club. She was lost. She had no idea where she was. And so I said, well, let me walk you inside the club, into the gym, and the front desk will help you. And so she grabs my arm, and I walk her in. And she couldn't get the Uber to come up into the parking lot on the roof. He couldn't figure that out. So anyways, she obviously can't like type on the phone. So the front desk, I think, helped her out. But I was just thinking to myself, like, holy shit. You don't see that every day. Like a blind person completely totally had no idea, like couldn't figure out where the hell she was.
Her phone should probably be that Braille kind of phone, I'll bet you it is.
I could have helped her more, but I just brought her to the front desk and she said, thank you for your help. I said, thank you. God bless, take care. And then I couldn't believe it. And I got on the treadmill and like my head was racing. Like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This poor woman. And then I was like, just breathe and stop thinking, and then I did my workout.
I saw online the fatality that I encountered on my way to the gym last week. And all routes to the health club were, backed up. So I said, well, fuck it, I'll just park my car in the bank and walk over there with my backpack. Sure enough, some truck, a woman driver, she didn't see the kid, 19-year-old boy, on his motor scooter, and turns out that kid was up on the sidewalk on his motor scooter the day before, because it happened in front of a Big O where I get my tires taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me, I saw that kid on the sidewalk yesterday. The truck didn't see him, or the kid was rushing through the light or something. Well, that truck, somehow, the windshield completely caved in. The kid was dead, and the helicopter took the lady in the truck to the hospital. I can't imagine. The truck must have hit that bike where it flew into her windshield or something. I wonder. So anyway,
She might not have had it.
I relived that whole thing today when I saw it on the internet.
Yeah.
And it made my legs weak all over again. At 19 years old, that boy just graduated high school last year.
I know. It's crazy.
Or 2 years ago, I don't know. But god darn, his parents, lady that collided with them. Oh my God. Think about what she's still going through. It's traumatic.
When I was going to Tracy's wedding in Utah, I got pulled over for speeding, and that cop was screaming at me. Do you have any fucking idea? Just 1 week ago, somebody was flying through here at 110, and I had to pick up their body. They